the rectangle. It's 36. How to calculate a tip? How to calculate tip? If the cost of the mirror is 3,500 and the tip rate is 10, then it's 350. That is the tip. To find the perimeter of a square, let's say the side is 7, then it's 28, or you can find that by summation. It's 28, 28. Volume of a box, let us say the length of a box is 5, then the volume is 125, or can the other way is minus 125, you see, or the other one is volume of a cube. This is 4, then it's 464, is 64. Two ways of finding the volume of a cube as well as a box. Volume of a cylinder, if the radius of a circle of base of cylinder is 10 and the height is 15, and the volume of cylinder is 4,710. If the volume of a triangular prism, find the volume of a triangular prism, length of base of a triangle is 20, height 25, height of triangle prism is 25, then that is the volume of a triangular prism. Sphere, let us say the radius is 20, then that is the volume of a sphere. Laws of indices, if A is equal to 2, m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 4, then that is the answer. Let us say if m is equal to, let us say if n is 2, that is the answer. Let us say if n is 4, amount of interest. Let us say if the principal is 1000, the rate is 0.1, period is 1, and the period breakdown is 12. Then the amount is 1100. The monthly capital, if it has to be repaid, it should be at 83.33. Monthly interest is 8.33. So the total interest is 100. Total interest balance, if you pay that particular month, if you pay monthly interest of 8.33, the balance is 91.67. Let us go to compound interest. SI is simple interest, CI is compound interest. Let us say the breakdown is 24 months. Principal is 1000. Rate is 0.1. Period is 1. Then the amount, the compound interest is 1100. Right. Let us say maybe the interest rate is 0.2. If it's 0.2, then the amount is 1200 and the interest is 200. Monthly compound interest for a period of 12 months is 8.33. Total interest balance is 191.67 if you subtract 8.33 from 200. Pythagoras theorem. If A is 3 and B is 5. Then the answer is 5.83. Let us say B is 4. If B is 4, then the hypotenuse is 5, given that A is 3, B is 4. Quadratic formula. If A is 1, B is 9, and C is 20, then in factorization, the unknown values are minus 5. If you want to factorize, it's minus 5 minus 4. Speed, the distance is 100, and the time is 4. Then the speed is 250. Let us say it's 4 hours, it's 250 kilometers per hour. Square root. If n is 81, then the square root is 9. And the square is 655,461. If it's 9, the number is 9, and the square root is 3, the square is 81. Time. If a speed is, let us say 40 kilometers per hour, and the distance is 200, then the time to be taken will be 5 hours. If the amount is 1,100, rate of interest is 0.1, number of periods is 1, then the principal is 1,000. Compound interest if a principal is 10,000 and rate of interest is 20%. Number of periods is 1. Then the compound interest is 2000. Let us, if the period is 2, then the compound is 4400. And the amount is 14,000. In a straight line depreciation, if the cost value of an asset is, let us say 5,000, and the scrap value is 1,000, and the number of period, let us say, is 10, then the straight line depreciation value is 400. Area of sector, if radius is 10, the angle is 20, arc length is, then the arc length is 3.49, sector is 17, perimeter of sector is 23. Joint to cylinder. If the length is conjoined to cylinder, if length is 100, the radius is 20, height is 40, and area of a cone is 6,280.18. Area of a cylinder is 5026.54. Area of base is 1257. Total area of conjoined cylinder is 12,566.36. Height of a cone, that's if the height of a cone is 10, height of a cylinders 12, then volume of cylinder and volume of conjoined to cylinder is this one. Math definition of a 10 equal-sided polygon. The definition of a 10 equal-sided polygon. Let us say 10 is regular decagon. So you can say all these are the definitions. Let us see the definition of a quadrilateral. Let us say definition of congruent triangles. Two sides and the included angle are equal. Side angle side. Definition of quadrilateral form. A quadrilateral in which all sides are equal is a rhombus. A quadrilateral of a rhombus with four equal sides of 90 degrees is a square. The definition of a triangle with the two sides is an isosceles triangle. And then 50. That is a complementary angle. Let's say 120. It's a supplementary angle. It adds up to 180. In a corresponding alternate angles, the alternate angle, they are equal as well as the corresponding angles. So if the other angle is 50, then the other is 50. Definition of obtuse acute angle. If A is 30, then it's an acute angle. If it's 100, then obtuse. If is 220, then is a reflex angle. Thank you.